Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. I had to adjust the microstructure a little bit. Difficult and tricky structure that we have here, but basically the next level to watch, or the next target level at 1576 has been reached. Well, it reached 1578. Yeah. It looks very, very strange, this structure. Not very clear, okay? But we have 5 waves to the downside basically complete. And technically, we could say that this wave 1 is finished. I did already move it a little bit from the last video. I think I had it here before. Oops. But I explained to you I wasn't very happy with this structure. But yeah, I mean, that's a valid wave count, a very strange one though. So with the latest drop, this looks much better. I have adjusted resistance and made just a few small changes. However, it doesn't change our expectation further for lower prices on the ETH chart. Remember that as a gold member, you get additional updates throughout the day, and you will see straight away when I make changes to the chart, and you get additional updates in between videos, which can be very useful if you're interested in intraday movements. Now, I count this now as a potential 5-wave move to the downside, the first wave, okay? It hasn't come down low enough to complete, well, basically this wave 5 here, yeah, of which these 5 are part. So I'm generally watching for a potential larger 5-wave move to the downside. It will really depend on how low we go straight away. I mean, if we take out in one go the 17th of August low, then maybe the larger degree 5th wave will be completed by just this move. Until then, however, I expect a clearer 5-wave pattern to the downside, because what we need to see really is a sustained, well, is at least a, let's call it a substantial drop below the 17th of August low, because that drop will complete 5 waves down. And I can really only call 5 waves complete if I have 5 waves which go beyond the end of the 3rd wave, okay, beyond the wave 3 price extreme. Okay, but I think what is interesting for most people who watch the videos these days, because the bigger picture hasn't changed, is here to understand what is relevant resistance and when can we say that the wave 2 has started. So resistance for this wave 2 has been shifted just slightly, and it's now between 1645 and 1621, which means the minimum expectation for this wave 2 would be to reach 1621. But I have at the same time not really the confirmation or indication that the wave 1 to the downside is complete. This can extend further, and it takes a break of 1602. So we need to break above, let me just think. Yeah, we need to break above 1602. Okay, let's call it 1603. The 50% retracement, it needs to be a sustained break above that level to indicate, this is basically micro resistance, to indicate that the wave 2 has started. Basically, it's a signal level. We want to see and understand when is wave 2 starting. So the break above 1603, if it's a sustained break, not just a wick, would indicate that wave 2 has started. But at the moment, this can easily extend down lower in wave 1. Okay, very important. Yeah, and then if it goes higher in wave 2, then we've got the level 1621, which is typically the minimum expectation for a wave 2, the 50% retracement. Then we've got the golden ratio, the 61.8 retracement at 1631, and the 78.6 retracement 1645. Only a break above that level will tell us that most likely something different is going on. Now, bear in mind, these are Fibonacci levels. They are, I call them resistance, but they are not really resistance until price tells us it is, because you see all of these resistance levels here, yeah, where price got rejected. Nothing has been rejected here so far, but we assume that in a wave 2, this area should generally act as resistance, as a range. Yeah, and then we should still head down lower. So still the pattern suggests that we need to prepare for further lower prices. But at any point now, we could see a little bit of a wave 2 rally. I'm sort of happy now with the wave count as it is. Not entirely happy, but this is best I can do with this messy structure at the moment. It looks a bit like a leading diagonal in wave 1. Yeah, and yeah, I think you know all the levels. 1603 is relevant to take us into this box, and then ideally we see a rejection there and head further to the downside, potentially on Wednesday, when we can expect additional volatility due to the CPI data. yeah, that's my update about ETH. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. If you're interested in the membership, on Sunday, every Sunday, you get a live stream. We cover some requests in these live streams. It's always educational as well. You will get access to Telegram and Discord as silver and gold members with chat room access and a lot of educational material. As a gold member, additional market updates, yeah, and generally a great community. Also, don't forget to join us on Twitter and Instagram. You can find the links in the video description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.